So I did a pretty in-depth descriptive video of the other four-wheeler that right now I'm trying to sell, that I pretty much built from nothing. So I figure it's been a while since I did one on this one. So this is another 2001 Lakota Sport this time instead of a regular Lakota. This chassis was originally owned by an old lady who only used it to check the mail a couple times a week. So upon acquiring this chassis, it had maybe 10 hours of ride time on it. I bought the chassis with no engine, just plastics, wheels, and tires. So this engine actually came off of the other four-wheeler when I first bought it. This is a fully built Lakota engine. Internals are completely built. At the time I acquired the engine, it had less than 10 hours of ride time on it. So the whole chassis together, when assembled, had less than 10 hours on it. I've ridden maybe 8 or 10 hours on it now. But I have done quite a few things to it here. It does have, a lot of new electronics. I went through the wiring once again. It's got a new CDI box in it. This does also have a brand new carburetor and a brand new air box. I was running the pod filter K&N style from Uni on the carburetor, but I found out that in high water situations it would flood out and stall the engine almost. So went back to the stock air box, so no more worries with deep water. These are the original wheels and tires. I just painted them white. This is a new tire on the rear. It was flat. This is the OEM style brand and size. It does have a DG exhaust. It kind of needs to breathe a little better with all the extra power going into it. But I do have an aftermarket chain. It is powder coated blue. You'll see some overspray and some rust on it. I mean, it is a 2001. So you're going to see that even on the low ride time chassis on an ATV. So, but this one is very well built. Runs really well. It's what I've made most of the recent ATV videos with. Recently I did install some new grips, little skull and crossbones action, and these hand guards, which, hell, I don't even know if they're on correctly, but it'll work for now, I guess. So I do have new brakes for this one as well. I just haven't got around to putting them in yet. So let's see, this thing hasn't been started in a few days, so this would be considered a cold start. Usually fires right up, no problem. It does make a substantial amount more noise than the other one, of course. And the camera phone likes to pick up on all the mechanical noises it makes, so. So, once it warms up, we'll do a little riding with it real quick. Surprisingly, it's still cold. Yep, still cold. So that's the pair of them. Anyways.